Buenos dias, Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking smack addict. Bye-ya, bye-ya. Orale, as you can tell by that thumbnail today, yes, indeedy, the Nortenos. Dun, dun, dun. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the Norteños are in the house. The house. Orale, the casa. The Norteños have entered the building. Boom. Guess who stepped in the room? Orale. Yes, indeed. They're there. In a menudo style and direct fashion, let me talk about it, man. Los Angeles, stand up. First and foremost, without too much being said, man, let's say respects to the city of Los Angeles, the city of angels, let's say, the city of Hollywood, the city of Sul, right? And I will give that respect because, hey, it's due. You know what I mean? You give respect where respect is due, especially when it concerns the raza. Stand up, man. Brown power, you already know what it is, man. You got to show love, first and foremost, for the brown people. You know, it wouldn't be LA without Mexicans on power, homie, and the sense again, right? And you just got to give them that love. But the Norteños are there, homes. Now, are there any established barrios, hoods, villages, igloos in the corner? Charlie, homes, and there never will be. There's never going to be none of that unless the sureños say, ponle, go ahead, handle it. You guys can have that guy right there because there's an alley that goes that way. ¿Sabes qué? Winter schnitzels on that side. There's like 4 tortas that live on the corner too. ¿Sabes qué? They already done peeled all the caps of all the homeboys from Whittier. Go ahead, you can have them, right? These are the only ways that the Norteños can establish down south. Why? Not because Norteños are weak, not because Norteños don't have backbone, not because Norteños ain't about their fucking business, because they most definitely are. So I'll be more remiss to say they weren't, right? I digress. But what I will say, in a menudo style and direct fashion, there are Norteños establishing businesses down south. As you can tell by that thumbnail, there's a vato con un pinche backpack. The Backpack Boys, right? Now, for those of you that don't know who done bumped your head, man, up in Northern California, there's a lot of cannabis, right? There's a lot of weed. Hey, smoking and yoking with 4 doors open. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers getting their smoke on. That's well established. You know, we have people like Burner, who started the Cookies brand, man, who's worldwide. So he can go anywhere. That vato right now, as we speak, is probably in Egypt, riding a pinche camel like that. The camel's just like this, just spitting everywhere, right? Straight up, looking like Wes Watson spitting at the camera. Con paperwork cooked y todo, oh my, right? Sandwich chest, right? On paru. Anyways, Burner was able to establish a brand. When you're able to establish a brand, that surpasses gangs, that surpasses organizations, or does it? One never knows, does one, right? But it does surpass a lot in the eyes of businessmen. And that's what it's all about. It's about the bag, it's about feria, right? At the end of the day. Now, everyone is out there trying to chase that elusive bag. And that bag runs like, that motherfucker, like Carl Lewis, sister. Look, a lot of these youngsters don't even know who Carl Lewis is. He was a guy that ran fast back in my days. Anyways, he's very elusive, this bag, right? But when you can catch his motherfucking ass, órale, carnal. Carne asada for everyone. And that's just what it is. Everyone's trying to get to it. And you can't be mad at them. You got to respect the get down and how they hustle. They move fast with a purpose, right? And the Norteños have done that. The Norteños were able to establish this brand, this cannabis brand called the Backpack Boys, right? Now, of course, if you watch a lot of northern rap music, you know, not necessarily northern rap music, but just young rappers that live up north or are from up north, the representamos of the norte is real, you know what I mean? At all times. You got to understand that these guys are in a lot of their videos. They frequent a lot of their videos. Why? Probably, allegedly, you know, they got a lot of willings and dealings, man. They do a lot of networking together. And that's what it's all about. It's about networking, raza. Brown people network. You know, imagine if North and South networked. Ooh, we pobre, see. My boss is going to have your head up your ass faster than a rabbit gets. Fuck! Orale Omar, right? So it's good without the telling, right? And that's just what it is. Okay, so these Backpack Boys, this group has done a lot of willings and dealings with these Northern California rappers, man. But that's how you put your brand out there. That's called exposure. All publicity is good publicity, homes. They were able to utilize, you know, the platforms of the rap videos and the Northern California rap base and fans to push their product legally. You know what I mean? And that's a good thing. You can't be mad at them. Of course, everybody knows the city of Los Angeles is where it's at. It's always been like that, homes. Commerce is real over there, right? That's where business, that's where the bag's at. The bag hides over there. See, the bag would be in Northern California, like, if it's major, hit me on my pager. Ring, then he hits that 991 time for his my man, dips down that I-5 and boop, there he is. He's over there in Whittier, like, yes, did they see me? They can't see me on fucking Buster, right? But no, we see you, Holmes. Nortenos seen you. And they chased that bag, man, and they got to the city of LA. Now, is there embracement? I'm sure there is, because these guys, these young backpack boys, were able to establish several stores down in LA. Okay, or at least a couple so far. And it crosses over, Holmes, from being a gang thing, being a Norte thing. Yeah, they're sympathizers. They're loyal to the Norte cause, but at the same time, they're also loyal to that bag, Holmes. They're also trying to get to their business aspects of what they got going on. You know, why confine yourself to a caja, to a box? I've always thought that. When you're in the music game, why talk about Norte? Why only talk about Sur? Why only target one audience, Holmes, when you could be talking about brown, or you could be talking about black, or you could be just not talking about none of that shit, Holmes, and getting the big old motherfucking Drake bag. You know what I mean? Best I ever had. Best I ever had. Oh, Paru! Best I ever had, right? So it's good. That motherfucker Whack 100 got socked in his eye. The video, I watched it. Best I ever seen. Best I ever seen. Anyway, so look, trip out on this. The Norteños are down there in LA getting to it, right? Now, are they down there to establish barrios, make their presence be felt, gangbang, red paños, 1-4s y todo mal? Chale, Holmes. That's the furthest from the truth. If someone says that, they're bullshitting you, Holmes, and they're feeding you propaganda. That's not what this is all about. This is about the establishment of business. Okay, Norteños are down there, Holmes, to start businesses. Just like Southsiders or Sureños are up north starting businesses every day. I mean, every day, right? And that's just what happens in a menudo style. How can you be mad at that? Now, of course, if a vato was down there trying to invade, talk about, we're taking it, I'm gonna build me a white picket fancy shit. Orderly demon, get down, Holmes. Look, this is our barrio now. Well, then there's gonna be fucking serious repercussions. Will that ever happen down in the Sur? Charlie, Holmes, because I'm gonna be totally honest with you when I say this. Rangers ain't going out. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'll hold, right? There's no way the Southsiders is going to let anyone come into their neighborhoods, their territories, Holmes, and do some type of bullshit, right? It's just not going to happen like that. Motherfuckers will leave you slumped where they found you at. And that's a fact, okay? But when it comes to business, why can't we be friends? If everyone could get it back, why can't we be friends? Pepe's like, why can't we be friends, right? Everybody wants to be friends. Everybody wants to make that money. That's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so. Or Wes Watson said it with his chest. Either way, on Power, someone said it. Now, fill me up with unleaded. The fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, money. Okay? And so Norteños that established up north, this group, the Backpack Boys, they are down south. Now, I know there's a lot of authors that deny it. Charlie Holmes, they ain't gonna be banging that shit down here. It's not about gang banging, bro. Just like in the music, it's not about gang banging. If you've noticed in the past, I'd say decade, we're back in my days in the 90s, even the 80s, all the way into the 2000s, motherfuckers was like, su, 13, orale, man, high power records, boom, boom, and Norte was like, Norte, pinta, see the vatos in my town, you know, I got to see around the cranca. Vatos were gang banging to the fullest, right? On wax. That's called banging on wax. Remember? Pyro Love. Oh, Pyro, he was saying Pyro Love, right? And Kelly what do you say? Kelly Park Compton Cuz or some shit like that. I don't know. I ain't no crip. You know what I mean? I can't say it as fast as they said. I can speak fast, but I move fast with a big stick and a purpose, right? Trip. Now, that was called banging on wax, bro. And motherfuckers used to do that just like banging on the net. Orale. Like the active with Savage Studios trying to bang on the net, right? There's a lot of different ways to gang bang, but man, banging is meant to be on the streets. Or behind them walls, Holmes, where it counts, Holmes, where you can put some steel in a motherfucker, Holmes, where your political motherfucking vision will be felt. That's where gang banging is at, right? But in business, there's no room for that shit, man. There's no room for gang banging and being a gang member. You know, you got to carry yourself with professionalism. You could do what you do on the utterly weekend ultimate wear. You could do what you do on the weekends, and you could be a fucking sympathizer really about that cause. You can be all that you can be. You can do whatever you want, Holmes. But at the end of the day, man, anyone that has any professionalism in any class and knows how to get to that motherfucking sack, will get to it, right? And you let bygones be bygones. That's saying all that gangbanging shit, man, you leave that for the Welga bird. You know what I mean? And let that go where it goes, right? So these Backpack Boys were able and smart enough, man. I don't know who the owner is. I don't know exactly, you know, their whole get down, but I know just from what I do know from the calles, because, you know, the street speak. So it's good. They're breathing and bleeding out in this motherfucker, right? Motherfuckers let me know, they're like, yeah, these are the young homies are coming up, bro. You know what I mean? They got some good concepts. They were able to utilize, what was around them, bro, and grasp that and run with it, man. And I said, you know what, shit, I'm inside. I don't even smoke weed, man, but I just like the way that they do their thing. Their displays are real, right? And so I thought that for no other reason I should put it out there. Yes, they are, loyalists to the Norte cause. Yes, they are established, have stores established down south in LA, but it's not on no disrespectful shit, man. It's not on no gangbanging hype, bro. They aren't trying to go in there and invade your guys' territory and start up a motherfucking gang, right? They're not trying to do none of that because I already know, just like Vatos are going to say in the motherfucking comments right now, Charlie, that shit would never happen. That's it. Take your Vatos asses back up there. Nah. It's not about up here or down there or none of that, bro. It's Califas, homes. It's West Coast business, bro. I think if we come together for power, right? As a people, homes, we can knock more doors down. And that's what these young guys are trying to do. They're just trying to get to the bag. You know what I mean? You can't be mad at them. I've ran into a lot of Southsiders upstate, right here, man, up north, Northern California. I don't even like to say the word upstate because it's just fucking Califas to me, right? But Northern California, homes, you know what I mean? Where motherfuckers was born and bred to bleed on the concrete, right? That are in the Bay Area, homes. They got businesses, restaurants, car washes. So I even met one guy, man. He was out there. He had like about 6 people selling flowers for him. I was like, damn, you guys are out here hustling. He said, Sasuke, shit, I need my shot. You know what I mean? I said, what happened? You got that shit? And he said, no. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. I said, damn. And the winner is, right? He was out there hustling, man. He put him together a team of badass bitches to sell flowers on the corner. And so I bought like 6 roses that day. You know what I mean? I didn't know who to give them to. Anyways, it be like that sometimes. Whenever you have that mentality, that mind state, that business acumen, then you get to it, right? And in this case, that's what the Nortenos are doing. Now, we have seen plenty of instances lately, man, where there's been videos popping up, Nortenos down there, walking around in Hollywood, walking around in Beverly Hills, walking around in Santa Monica Pier, or whatever the case may be, man. And that's called vacation. So sometimes you need a little vacation, right? So I ain't gonna lie, I was in Disneyland a while back. Wait, the wiggle was real. I was on that motherfucker like, orderly Mickey! Say it with your chest, Mickey, right? I had the ears though. Say it with your chest, right? Cinderella was like, shh, we don't talk that loud over here. I was like, bitch, I don't even like you. Porque you're an ugly ass bitch. You take your fucking slippers off and something bad happens to you. Orderly 7 dwarfs, right? The motherfucking Grumpy was over there like, I was like, orderly Grumpy, come here. I got a homie named Grumpy too, bro. You look just like him. Only fucking, he's just a little bit uglier. Anyways, I was able to go down there, being myself, man. Not down there gangbanging, not down there acting crazy, not down shit. They would have really found out who I was. They would have fucked me up. Anyways, right? But I wasn't really down there trying to do all that. And there's a lot of Norteños and a lot of Southsiders up north doing the same damn thing, man. Just going up, man. I see Southsiders all the time, man, in Frisco, man, on the pier walking around like, orderly, you know what I mean? So, right? But they're just doing their thing. They're not putting away their colors. They're not putting away their paño. You know what I mean? They still got them Vans crease with them Cortez classics on, them Reebok classics. But at the same time, man, they're just doing their familia thing, and that's respected. You got to give them their respect, man. The motherfucker dude's just doing his pinchy thing, right? Leave him alone. And up north, down south's going to be the same thing with Norteños. Norteños are going to go down there, they're going to vacation. And I know there's a lot of Southsiders that said, hey, ponle, homes, come get yours. So let's get orderly, Universal Studios, stand up, right? But at the same time, homes, just don't come over here with that gangbanging mentality because we're going to shut that fucking shop down quick because let's get rid of place. Right? All right, cool. Right? I understand. Definitely understand. And it's well respected. But at the same time, man, don't trip. Vatos are going to go down there and they're going to establish, bro. They're going to establish businesses. They're going to establish relationships. And you know what? Quietly as it's kept, and it's always been this way. Just like me, man. I got familia that are Southsiders, right? From the harbor area and from a whole bunch of different areas. SGV. You know what I mean? That's just familia. You know what I mean? They love me. I love them. But Sasuke, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Your affiliation and my affiliation are two different things. Well, what's your affiliation? YouTube, right? You know what I mean? Just straight up. Barrio YouTube. What's happening, right? I'm on the yarda, I say. Right? That's my, orale pues. That's my motherfucking, my affiliation, right? Where their affiliation is still dedicated to what they believe in, which is their fucking hood, their barrio, whatever, right? And I respect that. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to go down there and wiggle and chill with my primos, man. And that doesn't mean that they don't invite me because the canalismo and the embracement is real. And that's what it is. And I'm not the only one. That's it. I'm just a voice in the wind. I'm just one member of the raza community. Imagine all the primos from all over the place that got primitos from fucking north and south and bulldogs. Oh my, I always got to mention them bottles, right? Everywhere. Okay? And they start to do business together. Imagine if North and South came together. That would be a beautiful fucking thing. And it's slowly but surely happening. But there's a lot of babosos, man, that are against it. Now, fuck that, because 25 years ago, they hit my homeboys. I don't even like it. You know what I mean? What about the vato from Playboys that just killed your homie the other day? Yeah, I don't like him either. You know what I mean? Nah. It is what it is. It's called water under the bridge. Shit happens. In guerra and war, bodies are going to drop. People are going to get the shit slapped out of them. Tortas are going to get fucked. That's just the way it is. Everybody likes Arby's. Say it with your chest, right? On Pablo. And that's just life. Okay, that's life, and you need to deal with that in your own fucking mind state, right? But to fucking hold people back from making money, or to hold people back from utilizing the relationships that they developed, whether it be in prison or even on the guys or familia, man, that's ludicrous, Holmes. That's frivolous, and that doesn't put the big fucking, the agenda, which is coming together for the people, man. That doesn't put the money in our pocket, Rocket. You know what I mean? Rocket don't smoke and Rocket don't joke. Rocket trying to put the cap on the... You know what I mean? Everyone's trying to get the money. You see the Africana community, they don't discriminate, man. Crips and Bloods, yeah, they doing their gangbanging thing on the guys, but when it comes to business, man, they see no color lines. Orderly Suge had Crips. Snoop Dogg was like, it's like this and like that and like that. And Suge was like, separate mine from yours. Cuz, right? And everybody was getting it together. They were getting that bag. Now, from what I heard, Suge was definitely getting his bag. He needed his off the top. But, you know, shit happens. Over time, man, you see a lot of Crips and a lot of Bloods working together hand in hand. Why? Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters to them is black, right? They're black brothers, man. And that's what should happen with North and South. Yeah, there's vatos from up north getting their money. There's vatos from down south definitely getting that motherfucking chips, right? And at the end of the day, Pringles, orale. Once you pop, you can't stop. Everyone should come together and pop the top one time and go ahead and eat. We all fucking cruise 6.4s. We all cruise 65s. Well, at least I know I do. Super Sport. Bang, bang. Don't be mad, right? Utilize it, right? And that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, yes, for those of you that don't know, Nortenos have established down south in a business sense, man. They're down there getting it, man. The Backpack Boys have established some cannabis stores. Man, tap in one time. So I was going, you might get you some of that gelato you really like. You know what I mean? One time for your mentality. You guys already know what it is, man. Burner got the strains. He's cookies worldwide, man. He's from Northern California. He made sure in a Frisco fashion, man, everybody was able to get their little bite of that cookie, right? And now people like the Backpack Boys carry on that tradition. Now, there's a lot of authors from down south that have cannabis stores as well, man, that have established up north, and that goes without saying, man. So I'm scared. I don't smoke Yesco, right? But I'll be in the stores all the time like, hey, what's up, Holmes? I'll be like, what's up, best thing? I'll be like, well, goddamn, am I going to get jumped in here or get an eighth? I can't call it, right? And that's just what it is, man. It's all love. And it doesn't necessarily have to be cannabis businesses. It could be car washes, I say. It could be massage parlors. Because the wind blows, right? Investments. Anything that young Norteños and young Sureños want to get to, man, that's going to put money in their pocket, I'm all for it. I'm all about the achievement of the brown people, man. So, yeah, the Norteños are down in LA, man, doing their thing. That's a fact, man. And I think because of this end of hostilities and because of people building relationships in prison, being able to talk to each other, you're just going to see more and more and more. Hey, don't fight it, is it? Don't fight it. Hey, you might enjoy it. ¿Sabes qué? Arroz con leche. Big puppet. You know what it is, right? Toma. And that's just how it be like sometimes. Spencer, you know what I mean? We're out here to fuck the world, right? And we're going to continue to do such. And I'm speaking for the raza. You know what I mean? Not north and south. Of course, everyone looks at it that way. It's a trip, bro. It's a trip in life, you know. Everything comes down to fucking Norteños and Sureños, apples and oranges. When at the same time, we're all tangerines, homes. Sweet to the taste. That's the bitch ass. They'll tell you, you know what I mean? That's good. They'll definitely tell you fucking with me. And that's just what it be. Anyway, so yes, to answer questions of people that ask me, Norteños are establishing down south, but not as far as gang ties go, not representing gangs, not vatos, none of that, because that could never happen, homes. What they're doing is they're representing their businesses and they're building relationships and bridging gaps that have always been there. And I think that's best for all parties included, because I think people can get money together. You know, if you're in denial, man, and you think, oh, fuck that, them vatos are scared to come here. Nah, bro, nah. You know, like I said, I was in Disneyland a couple weeks ago. It was cool, bro. You know what I mean? Con them pinchy Mickey ears. My head wasn't even on swivelization. I wasn't tripping, man. My kid was enjoying herself too much, and I was enjoying myself more watching her enjoy herself. And that's what it's about, brown people. So with that being said, man, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about struggling and striving for your familia, man. Go out there and get that bag. I don't give a fuck where it's at. Hey, okay, we got one taken off. NASA, we got Norteños and Sureños united going up to Mars. So that's good. The Martians are like, oh, fuck. The Yara is about to go off, right? Bang, bang. It's what it is, man. Norteños and Sureños united, coming together, man, for the betterment of their people and for the betterment of their bag. Can't be mad at it, right? Are they coming together, working together? I can't call it like an alcoholic, but I think eventually over time, we could possibly see that. One never knows, does one. Life gets great. If you like this, please hit that like and subscribe. If you don't fuck with me, a lot of people don't. Hit that thumbs down. Heavy as the head that wears this Raiders crown. Raiders! I'm going to continue to do what I does, and in that fashion, because I does it with a passion, man. Brown people salutes. You know what it is. Black and brown united, divided, we ride it. Orderly, sprinkle in the whites. Sandwich chest.